everyone, my name is Taylor and I am the owner of Mint by Lynn. So I run a clothing accessory shop on Etsy, so definitely come and check that out. So I am preparing for Flamecon 2023. So in this video, we're going to be restocking some shirts. So that includes dyeing, painting, embroidering. We're going to be making some more scrunchies, some more volleyballs. We're going to be designing some new patches and stickers, and I also realized that I need to up my Artist Alley application. So we're also going to be talking about what I did for that and how I hope it's going to help me get into more conventions. I have been rejected from a few, so I just wanted to kind of reflect on, okay, what am I doing and what can I do better to hopefully up my chances. So I'm going to share some tricks with you guys, so hopefully you guys can up yours as well. Do some work with me, Let's get this stuff ready for my next convention. Good morning! I'm super excited for it to be my half day at work today, so we're gonna get a lot done.
It's time to set up some chaos.
Not gonna lie, the last few days I really thought I was on like a one-stop train to the massive art block that I had last fall. I was just losing all motivation for anything. I took a few days off. I was gonna do all of that t-shirt dyeing and everything, and then I couldn't do it. I couldn't do anything. And today I continued to feel like garbage, and then I remembered some small things that for some reason always was able to boost my spirits and make me smile a little bit, and that being rewatching Yuri on Ice. Somehow sports shows always do that for me. I mean, makes sense, right? But yeah, I just gotta keep one day at a time. Stress is there, but I'm still getting things done, even if it's not as rigorously as before. As long as I keep moving forward and knocking things off my list, I think it'll be okay. Alright, so my bleaching station is all set up. I'm ready to go. These are all the shirts that I'm going to be bleaching this round. So technically I don't need to do this many shirts, but I figured while I have the whole thing set up and I have the supplies to do it, might as well, you know? Not gonna lie, my eyes got a little messed up this time around. I don't know if it's because I'm using a different bleach than I usually do, but my eyes are burning. But it's done. They're all done. Alright, so I got up at about like 5:40 this morning because I want to quick do the second coat on these guys so that when I get home from work, these will be set and ready to go in the wash. Second layer is starting to form. I will say, I did notice that this bleach has a much higher concentration of bleach to whatever ratio than any of the other bleaches I've used. I mean, one, obviously my eye irritant, but two, it was much stronger in taking the color out on the shirts, and for my purposes, that wasn't very good. I think I can save it, but it's not gonna be the same as some of the other rounds. So I've been watching a lot of Honkai Star Rail playthroughs, and Silverwolf's design is really inspiring to me. So I'm wondering if I can create a patch or something in the time that I have. So right now, patches are getting manufactured, are coming in at the end of July. So I have like 2 days to think of an idea for this, or else it's not coming in for Flamecon. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, so as of today, I have 4 new samples in production. So 2 of them are actually being made because I already gave the go-ahead on the samples, and then the other 2 I still have a little bit of problems with. I'm going to be doing that now. I need my Tingyun and my Turtle Deck need to have a few changes yet, so I will be getting on that. So my patch manufacturing process is always very tedious. I would say tedious. So I'm very particular about how I want my patches to look. I don't know how. There's a little button when you like order a patch that says you can just skip the sample making process, and I don't know how people do it. I cannot put my trust in people like that because the first sample is never right. It's never right, and that's okay. I have a vision. Somebody else may not see my vision, and we just gotta work through it until we get there. um, so sometimes it goes through a lot of things, like a lot. So for example, like my turtle duck patch that I'm making went through like so many changes. They couldn't get the colors right that I was thinking originally. Yeah, the colors didn't match quite right, so then I had to change the colors to then be able to have like a harmonious way. So I should be getting those in any day. Manufacturing definitely can be a little stressful, but at the same time, it's like, okay, you have a time limit of when you need things done, but you want things to be perfect before you get it shipped out because you're paying for it, and you want your customers to have a good experience with looking at your things. And if you don't like what you're putting out, then what's the point? Then what's the point? So then it's like you want to keep going through and doing the sample process over and over until you get something that you like. But then you also have to be like, okay, I don't have time. But then you have to kind of make time. And yeah, I don't know. I'm just very particular. I think most of my patches go through at least 3 samples before I get it shipped, and that's like at least. I think the only one that didn't was my silver wolf patch. They got that like right off the bat. I'm surprised. I'm surprised by that. Usually like how it has like the little dots in the center, that kind of messes up like their brain thought process, I guess. Like the Spider-Man one, oh my god, took forever. I had to spell that out for them on how to like, okay, so if the dots are too small, how about we do this? And then they were like, what? And I was like, okay. So then I had to like go back in, send them a new file, and do it all. And they were like, oh, this actually, yeah, that does make sense. I'm like, yeah, it does. So yeah, I was really surprised by that. So they do a really good job. I've found that they have some really good quality once we get there. Once we get to that end result, they put out some good stuff for me, and I really appreciate it. The reviews say it all on my Etsy. Everyone thinks it's good quality. People ask me where you get it from, but that is confidential. Okay, so if I'm being honest, I've been waitlisted for a few conventions. So I've been trying to think like what would spruce up my application a little bit. So I ended up creating a website. So in this website, I decided to put everything that they needed to know in one place so that they wouldn't have to look anywhere or try to find anything, make it super easy for them. So I originally thought just giving them like my Etsy would be totally fine because it had like all my products and stuff. Well, maybe not so much. So I have all of the pictures from Fan Expo Philly on there, so I have my actual setup for them. I also have all my products there, so if I have to do something on Etsy where I'm out for a week or something, it's all there so that no matter what, they're going to be able to see everything I have to offer. So I also have it in terms of like my lookbook and everything, so that way they can just see all of my collections and how it goes together and my vibe pretty much, and see if I match with what they want. So we're gonna start there, and applications are coming out soon, so I'm hoping for Setsucon and Katsucon in February. I'm gonna apply to both of them and see if I get into any, and yeah, hopefully this ups my application. So in my last video, I mentioned about how the fabric company that I used to get stuff printed was just kind of under maintenance, like the site was, and it came back on today, but all of my pre-done designs are deleted. She's here. So this stuff here There's samples that I wanted because they had some new fabric that they offered. Doesn't this purple look different to you? Can you grab me a scrap?
Looks lighter.
Doesn't it? Looks a lot lighter, doesn't it?
It's a lot lighter.
Alright, so here's the problem. This is what it's supposed to look like, and this is what I got. I checked the rest of the fabric, and it's all wrong. Like, every single piece was wrong. Like, it's not even blue. Alright, let's talk about what happened with the fabric. So, I ordered some fabric, I'm just gonna say it, from Joann's. I've been using their customizer for a little while because I really like the quality of their fabric. But recently, customizer has been down and they just kind of wiped everything, so all my files on the website were gone. I had to completely re-upload everything. So I uploaded the same files that I've been using for the last year and a half on fabric I've purchased multiple times and have received the same thing each and every time. But it turns out that they got a new printing service. They have updated printers, meaning the colors more represent the image that you send them, which is great for people who are just putting in things for the first time and they want color accurate things to what they want. This wasn't clarified anywhere. Unfortunately, I had ordered a lot of yardage of some fabric and the colors turned out completely different. I emailed Joann's and was like, hey, like, what's up? They told me about that they got a new printing service. I asked, okay, any chance you can use the files from like the old ones? And they were like, nope, can't do that. Then I asked, okay, if I edit my files to more closely resemble the fabric I'd been receiving, would you reprint it? Nope. Okay, since this was never brought up and I had been like buying this for a long time now in like large quantities, can I get a refund? No. So they basically just told me buy a swatch next time before printing a large quantity, and I'm like, I've been doing that for the last 2 years. It was really frustrating. So just a FYI to all of my creators out there who use this for your fabric business, buy a swatch, get it checked out, make sure it's up to par with what you've been getting so far, because mine certainly was not, because they will not help you out when you complain and say, this is wrong, what's up? So yeah, I gotta figure that one out. Okay, so I just got in another round of patches. So let's see. I can never make these aesthetic. I really hope they're good. I've been really excited to see these. Whoa! Let's see these bad boys. Oh. Oh, aesthetic. Pretty color. No, I think these turned out really good. I really like these. Alright, just got in the final patch for Flamecon. Okay. Ooh. I like this. I think they turned out really well for what they were. They went through quite a bit of a process to get here, but I'm glad it took the time to get it here. They're so cute. What the heck? Hey everyone, I just want to say thank you for clicking on this video. So coming up soon we have Flamecon, so I'm super excited. This will be my second ever convention and in New York City of all places. Cannot believe it. But remember to like, comment, subscribe, all of those things so that you can come on more adventures with me.